Have you ever opened your bank app and felt anxious? Like no matter how much you earn, your money just disappears? 6 months ago, I was exactly there. I had zero savings, 48,000 rupees in credit card debt, and no idea where my salary went every month. Today, I've built my first 1 lakh rupees emergency fund and started investing confidently without earning more. I just followed 5 simple steps. And in this video, I'm going to walk you through every single one of them. If you're overwhelmed, frustrated, or just tired of feeling stuck, stay with me. Because your journey to financial freedom starts here. Welcome to Life Decode. This video is your beginner-friendly guide to financial independence. We'll keep it simple, real, and practical. Watch till the end because I'm giving away a free roadmap kit you can use today. Before you even think about earning more, saving more, or investing, the first step is to understand exactly where your money is going. And that means everything, not just the obvious stuff like rent and EMIs, but even the small sneaky expenses like chai, Uber rides, or those late-night Swiggy cravings. Start by writing down your total income, including salary and any side income. Then list out your fixed expenses like EMIs, rent, and subscriptions, followed by variable expenses such as groceries, dining out, and entertainment. You can use a notebook, Google Sheets, or a money tracking app like Walnut or Moneyfy, whatever feels natural. Personally, when I tracked my expenses for just 1 week, I realized I was unknowingly spending nearly 4,000 rupees a month on online coffee orders. That was my wake-up call. The key is to track actual spending, not estimates. Guesswork is where most people go wrong. If you need help, try the spend diary tool linked in the starter kit. To get started, take the mini challenge. For the next 3 days, write down every single rupee you spend. You might be surprised. Now that you have a clear picture of where your money is going, it's time to tackle one of your biggest financial enemies, debt. There are 2 methods to pay off your debts. The first is the Snowball method, where you start by paying off the smallest loan first. This method feels rewarding as you eliminate smaller debts quickly, keeping you motivated. The second is the Avalanche method, where you focus on paying off the highest interest debt first. While this method might not give you the quick wins of the Snowball, it will save you more money in the long term. Personally, I started with the Snowball method because it felt good to close a credit card debt fast. You can also call your bank to negotiate lower interest rates or transfer your balance to a card with a lower rate. One mistake to avoid is only paying the minimum due on your debts, as this will keep you stuck in a debt trap. To help you visualize your progress, try using an online EMI planner. A quick psychological tip: debt can feel shameful, but remember, it's just a number. You're not failing, you're learning how to take control of your financial future. For your mini challenge, list your debts, sort them by amount or interest, and choose the method that works best for you. Zero-based budgeting was the game changer for me. It's a simple but powerful concept. Every rupee you earn must have a purpose. Whether it's being spent, saved, invested, or even donated, nothing should be left unassigned. So if your income is 50,000 rupees in a month, you must allocate the full 50,000 rupees across all categories. A helpful formula to begin with is dividing your income into 3 buckets. 50% for needs like rent, bills, and groceries, 30% for wants like food delivery, travel, or subscriptions, and 20% for savings, debt repayment, or investments like SIPs and building an emergency fund. Personally, I created a color-coded spreadsheet: blue for needs, red for wants, and green for savings. That visual made me feel in control because I could see where my money was flowing instead of just looking at numbers. A mistake many make is budgeting once at the beginning of the month and never reviewing it. But budgeting is a living process. You need to update it at least once a week. If you need a head start, my free budget template has built-in formulas to help you out. And here's a challenge. Try going completely cash only for 7 days. It immediately makes you more conscious of every spending decision. If you wait to save whatever is left at the end of the month, chances are you'll end up saving nothing. That's why automation is the key. The moment your salary comes in, set up an automatic transfer of at least 10%, or whatever amount you can start with, into a separate savings or investment account. You can use your bank's auto-debit features, set up UPI mandates for mutual fund SIPs, or use standing instructions for a recurring deposit or fixed deposit. Even starting with 500 rupees per month builds the habit. When I began, I used to transfer 2,000 rupees into a separate account I named my Freedom Fund. That name made a big difference. It felt like I wasn't just saving money, I was building my future. A common mistake to avoid is keeping all your money in one account. When savings are out of sight, you're less likely to touch them. Apps like Kuvera or Grow make it easy to automate your investments. There's also a psychological edge. Saving first, even if it leaves you with less to spend, gives you a sense of wealth and control. To get started, your challenge is simple. Set up your first auto transfer today, even if it's just 100 rupees. One of the biggest myths about money is that you need a large amount to start investing. In reality, even starting with rupees 500 per month is enough. Begin by opening a demat account, choose a simple index fund, and set up a monthly SIP. Index funds are low-cost, low-risk options that mirror the performance of the market, such as the Nifty 50 or Sensex. The magic lies in starting early, thanks to compounding. For example, investing rupees 500 per month at a 12% return for 20 years can grow into over 5 lakh rupees, and for 30 years, nearly 17 lakh rupees. That is the power of time in the market. Avoid the common mistake of jumping into trendy investments like crypto or stocks without proper research. Instead, focus on consistency. Use the SIP calculator included in your starter kit to see how your money can grow. The real goal isn't chasing high returns, it's sticking with your plan month after month. Your mini challenge: open your demat account this weekend and begin, even if it's just with rupees 500. Now you know the 5 powerful steps to begin your journey toward financial independence. First, track every single rupee to understand your real spending patterns. Then, face your debt head on, because peace of mind is worth more than any purchase. Build a budget that gives every rupee a purpose, so you stay in control instead of wondering where your money went. Automate your savings, because waiting till the end of the month never works. And finally, invest early, no matter how small the amount, because time, not timing, is your biggest ally. This isn't just theory, it's the exact roadmap I followed, step by step. I wasn't born financially smart. I made mistakes, overspent, ignored my bank statements. But I turned it around with these 5 steps, and I'm sharing them with you because I genuinely wish someone had handed me this clarity when I was just starting out. This is your foundation. Simple, solid, and powerful. Start now. Your future self will thank you. You don't need a huge income to build real wealth. You just need a clear plan and the will to follow it consistently. These simple habits helped me go from feeling lost with money to being fully in control. They're not magic, but they work if you stick with them. Now it's your turn to take action. I've created a free financial independence starter kit to help you begin. No guesswork, just the exact tools I used. Inside, you'll find a ready-to-use budget template, a debt tracker, and an investment planner. Download it below and take the first step toward your financial freedom. Before you go, just one quick request. If this video helped you, please like it, subscribe to Life Decode, and share it with someone who's ready to take control of their money. A small action from you could spark real change for someone else. In the next episode, we'll dive deeper into smart, stress-free wealth building, no matter where you're watching from. Until then, take one step forward today. You're closer than you think.